So whatever sort of impact you want to have on the world, go ahead and do that.
All right, and looks like we're off.
And this is crowd control difficulty, so the heart pool is a little bit limited. They will only be able to find a small subset of hearts. Now, so you can help them, or you can let them deal with what the game gives them.
We got Xelna pulling on a tree already. That's pretty smart. And you got some blue rupees from it. Oh, sorry, that was BluntBunny. I was looking at the wrong screen.
Got ourselves an early boomerang, so they can at least stun an enemy. And already, Xelna now has bombs thanks to the crowd.
Yo, thanks, guys.
Oh, as part of setting this up, they did get a little bit of crash course as to what is and is not possible from the start, and they do have access to a tracker. So if it seems like, at least in the early game, they kind of know what they're doing, they do see the green squares on the tracker, so.
Oh, looks like Blunt's changing his mind. And he's possibly heading towards Kakariko. Oh, changing his mind again. And Xelna is having a time with the crows there, the ravens.
He hasn't killed anything yet, and he's not yet activated the prize pack, so Xelna's going to go ahead and take an early check to see whether or not Aghanim is in logic. The crowd has given Xelna a sword.
Ooh, nice. That'll be helpful. Okay. I guess Blunt's gonna do that puzzle the correct way on the way back in.
He had red rupees in the lumberjack, so right now there's no clear indication that Aghanim is required.
Ooh, nice 50 rupees there outside of Swamp.
And Michael K, who is the mirror in the Lost Woods. But Xelna's got BluntBunny's got an inverted D-pad right now, courtesy of Michael K.
Those ice physics, oh my goodness. Good thing he has a sword, because that definitely makes it a lot easier to move around on ice. But still, having it in a place where you're not used to it is really difficult.
One thing that's good to know, so, like I said, there are limited hearts in this. Both Xelna and Blunt are, of course, veterans of speedrunning this game. They are two of the best to ever play Link to the Past. And they have also played a lot of low percent, which puts them in some situations with low heart or low equip boss kills. So they should be somewhat prepared for that. See what we get in this mini Moldorm cave.
It's a lot of rupees and bombs, it looks like.
And of course, Xelna is maybe the only person to have a recorded low percent, no damage run. Aim low percent and not taking a single hit from an enemy the entire time. So he is able to maneuver in tough situations.
And he has the flute now. One thing you can do is actually activate his flute at any point if you wanted to.
Or deactivate it.
Or deactivate it, yeah. So, which can definitely be hilarious. Oh, and the boots!
Oh, Blunt's got the inverted buttons and is just having a heck of a time placing a bomb.
Oh, wow. I'm getting flashbacks to that time we played the inverted controls hack.
Oh, yes.
Oh, looks like Xelna's got it as well. And BluntBunny dropping a bomb.
Nothing really progression-wise yet. Looks like Xelna's already up to Master Sword, though. Find that bomb button.
Yeah. Gotta be really careful. You don't want to waste any of your resources. Oh, he found the bomb button again.
The Cuckoo attack from JTV.
This is always a good one, yeah.
Is that the purple chest thief head?
It is.
Is that what we
Yeah.
got, or is it the uncle?
Oh, maybe it's the uncle. Now they're regular chickens now.
Alright, nothing too special with the race game, just 3 bombs.
Although, Blunt's still dealing with a bunch of chickens. Oh, where'd that one come from?
Nothing of value in the library. Now, if you're looking for something that pairs nice with a Cuckoo attack, might I recommend a nice 2019 one-hit KO? You'll find that the Cuckoo attack and the one-hit KO go great together on the palette.
That sounds very interesting. I wonder what would happen.
It's a chicken, not a bomb. That's a bomb. There you go.
There's a bomb. Oh, that's another chicken. Did it just bounce off the chicken? The bomb?
It bounced off the... I think it bounced off... Maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. I saw something and I thought it... Oh. There we go. There you go. Got your bombs. I must say that, you know, watching these two speedrun this game with how good they are at the game, and then watch them have, like, inverted buttons, it makes them look like they've never played this game before in their lives. Like, it makes them look like they're 5-year-olds playing this game for the first time, and it's hilarious.
It is certainly a humbling experience, finding yourself at the whims of the crowd.
Makes me feel better about my gameplay.
Oh, Emma, I think even you have done low percent. I've never been brave enough to do such a thing, but...
Yes, I've done 2 runs, exactly. And I got a sub 2 hour, and I was like, see you later.
Tell us about some of the things that might be difficult for them, knowing that there are no more swords for them to find. Their Master Sword is the biggest sword that they will be able to find unless the crowd gives them more.
Yes. Well, I guess the biggest thing is going to be boss fights, because there are some bosses that take a lot of hits with just the Master Sword. So if you, for instance, like Ganon a lot, you may want to keep them on the Master Sword because it takes 52 spins in total in that fight, as opposed to the regular 24, is it? With the Tempered Sword?
Yes.
Yes. So, yeah, if you really like Ganon, you can leave them at Master Sword. And then you get to see Master Sword Ganon. Another one that is difficult is... Who else is difficult with that? I guess Helmasaur is the same. There's usually a Master Sword there.
Helmasaur on ice would be fun.
Helmasaur on ice would be fun. It would be very scary. I think even Blind on ice would be fun because it's such a like a scripted fight that wrong movements could really throw them off.
Somebody, Emo just pointed out that as far as the racers and commentators go, you are the randomizer veteran.
Me?
Ooh. You've done more than I have,
am,
and
yeah.
certainly more than... Yeah.
I was part of the first community randomizer race, whenever that was. I think it was in...
It was there too, yeah.
Jeez. You were there too, yeah. And it took us all like over 3 hours to complete it because we didn't know anything about the game outside the speedrun, really, and so it was a lot of fun. And there was also a lot of like bugs with it at that point too, so there were some soft locks and things happening.
Right, so Blunt is now up to 4 hearts, having found some heart pieces lying around. So we have Master Sword, we have the Mirror. Blunt is going to go ahead and head up to Death Mountain through the caves, just using the sword beams. Blunt find the Mirror?
I'm not sure that he did.
It was somewhere in Kakariko. It was woods. Blunt forgot to check the Lost Woods.
He may have. I don't know that I saw him go in there. And I'm wondering too if he's, you know, practiced these dark rooms at all, or if this is completely blind for him. Oh, and we got ice physics for BluntBunny in the dark cave. Well, now on Death Mountain. This is even also going to be a lot of fun, because Death Mountain is just crazy, and trying to dodge these boulders while you have ice physics is going to be really difficult, I think.
I think Xelna went into autopilot a little bit there, and he got to that screen and instinctively did the fake flippers, heading to Death Mountain. Is he going to make it? Why are you dashing up the stairs?
Oh, interesting. So he tried to do, BluntBunny tried to do the spin speed on the stairs, and then it looked like he got stuck and couldn't move. So I wonder if that's maybe not possible.
Oh yeah, you can do spin speed, but then you cannot move. Yes.
Wow. Well, he figured that out pretty quickly.
It is the wrong cave, Blunt.
He'll figure that out eventually.
Let's see if they remember to check the hint tiles.
Nope.
He did not. Now, I will say, I can tell you for a fact that I told both of these runners to check the hint tiles. So, they know about them.
I'm sure they just forgot. Got a nice heart refill for BluntBunny there.
See what is in Agana. Meanwhile, Blunt is going to go and check out what is behind Sahasrara. Now, with Master Sword and Mirror already. Please check the pyramid if they wanted to defeat Aghanim. And there's the gloves.
There's gloves. Nice. So now he can pick things up that are kind of heavy.
Nice.
I'm not really sure.
Oh, so we got a map check. So we got blue and green pendants in Eastern and Desert, and a crystal up in the Tower of Hera. And now, thanks to Serpico, Blunt is equipped with the Tempered Sword, and he is having a heck of a time with this movement.
Blue and red pendants, I think, yeah.
Said blue and red.
You said green, but that's fine.
Thought blue.
If you're... if you're colorblind,
My mouth is
fine.
colorblind.
Yeah.
My mouth is colorblind. My eyes work fine.
Sure.
With the sequence break to get himself 10 arrows.
Alright, so we got Blunt checking this first chest in Eastern Palace, containing the hook shot.
Wing.
Wow, that is a big item. Also the best weapon in the game. I don't care what you think.
Right, so he still can't clear, obviously, Eastern, unless he stumbles upon the bow. He's got a number of chests that he's going to be able to check in here. Out that he just got the hook shot, so he's going to go the long way here.
This inverted D-pad thing is just so funny.
Cane!
Wow, the cane. Holy. Looks like Eastern's
What a dungeon.
got a lot.
The question is how long is it going to take for Blunt to realize that that mirror is lying in plain sight in Lost Woods?
Hopefully not too long. I assume that he'll go that way eventually since, you know... I mean, oh man, unless he thinks he's already been there since he checked Kakariko.
Not the auto tracker. He should not. He should know that that's still lit up blue.
That's true. Unless he's trying to do that alongside something else. I don't know. Not really sure what he would be thinking. Xelna doing the classic Scribo boom of that Popo.
Very nice dark room clear.
Yeah.
Xelna making the same play here and is going to find that hook shot in Kane.
Blunt taking a death at the big key skip. Alright, Xelna's got his cane as well. And Blunt's just getting out
peacing
of there.
out. Alright, so with the hook shot, Blunt now has access to east side of Death Mountain, so it looks like that is the next play he's going to make. Oh, goes for the drive-through.
Oh, takes another death on Death Mountain. Who would have thought? With a name like that.
Oh, Blunt pieced out of... Everybody is looking for something. Thank you for the hint. Let's see what Blunt missed out on by piecing out of the dungeon after that death, because it looks like Xelna is about to head on over.
And is this going to be Xelna's first dark area? Because I'm not sure that he went up Death Mountain and got the old man in the cave.
Is.
Oh, and his buttons are inverted, so this is going to be even more difficult for him. And we got ice physics for Blunt in this right side.
Oh, he just kind of like clipped through that pot as he picked it up. That was weird.
Yeah. Xelna's having a time here, keeps opening the map. Fun fact, one time Xelna's world record had a map in it. A map check.
Eastern.
Yep. Alright, so
Xelna is...
dead.
Xelna's dead.
Ooh, we got the one medallion that's got the squiggles on it. I can't remember. I can never know the difference between the two.
Quake
and
the Moon Pearl. But
Quake.
Blunt does not have the mirror.
Yeah, so that's going to be a pain for him. Like, he can go to Dark World, but getting back is not going to be as easy.
There are a number of caves that these two gentlemen never see. And they may not quite know how to get there, such as Spiral Cave. So if they have any clue what that is.
Yeah, and like a lot of these, just a lot of these ones on Death Mountain, I think, are going to be new for the two of them. Oh, Xelna figuring out that he cannot spin speed with ice physics. Getting a little stuck there. Ooh, and I think he may have accidentally called the bird.
Like he hookshot the bird.
Yeah. Alright.
Blue potion.
Nice. Alright, Xelna's about to get his gloves here as well from Sahasrara.
Right, so between gloves, mirror, and pearl are accessible. That opens up,
That's everything, right?
does that open up Dark World for them? I think it opens up Dark World for them.
Moon pearl, mirror, boots, glove. Oh, yeah, because you need either glove or hammer, right? To get in?
They need.
Or mitts.
They do
right.
need Titan's mitts or a hammer.
That's true, right. And Blunt, realizing he does not have the hammer, can't go this way.
If he goes and
So-
checks on.
Oh, he's just gonna flute out of there. Oh,
We
my
did see
goodness,
that-
Xelna.
Did see the floating island only had some rupees on it.
Yeah, Xelna's got some, looks like the... What are those one-eyed crab guys?
Picked one up.
Aw, Jake's a death.
Inverted D-pad and Cuckoo attack.
Yeah, the amount of lag on Death Mountain from that was pretty insane with all the boulders falling as well.
I'm not sure what the words that were coming out of his mouth were, but I'm fairly certain they probably were not suitable for air. I'm
probably-
wondering if he's questioning his life choices and agreeing to this yet.
Maybe. And there he goes. Oh yeah, he's doing spin speed. Can get it this time since he doesn't have ice physics.
With 896 rupees, Blunt is going to go check Zora, unless y'all want to take a bunch of rupees from him on the way. You can take rupees away from him, I believe, so...
And he's having a bit of trouble getting there.
A little bit.
Because he keeps falling into the water, so it looks like you've got some time to take these rupees away if you want to. So he needs 500 to pay for whatever Zora has. So if you want to take away a few hundred rupees...
397 ought to do it.
Yep.
Looks like he got there in time.
Lucky guy. Oh, and the
Oh,
flippers.
for the flippers!
Wow.
Is, what is it that the kids say? Is this even randomized? Is that what they say?
Yeah,
I don't know.
something like that. Vanilla. I don't know.
There it is. Is this even? There we go. Thank you. Thank you, chat. Question of predictability as always.
So we've got 20 rupees at the heart piece location. In Zora's domain.
Piece of heart is in Super Bunny Cave.
Alright, so we're gonna go check this fairy fountain here. Bunch of rupees.
All right. So Xelna can theoretically clear long as he does not need a key out of the so let's see how far he's able to get here. Is a crystal, so
Crystal number 3. I think.
50 rupees on Lake Hylia.
Xelna started playing randomizer today, about 25 minutes ago.
And we got the
Ooh,
Titan's mitts.
Nice.
This is it. Tile.
He did try to read it in fairness, but he's inverted. And I think
that
also...
means-
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
the silence while one of us tries to figure out who's going to go first.
Go ahead.
Aghanim, I believe, is officially out of logic.
Yes.
With full Dark World access and nothing in the Lumberjack Cave, Aghanim is going to not be playing a part in this movie.
Ooh, we got another attack on BluntBunny here. And what is that this time? Oh, is that that guy in the cave?
Powder Bat. Yeah.
Oh,
Half
right,
magic
yeah,
bat.
yeah. Okay, so we've got Xelna fighting Moldorm inverted. So
Yes.
this is gonna be pretty difficult, I think, unless he can really figure it out quickly.
Bird sword, so he should be okay.
He should be, but he fell. Oh, and we've got Blunt going through escape. So we'll see what Zelda has in her cage. Jail cell? Whatever it is.
Like Zelda.
Zelda. Jail, Zelda.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. I'm ashamed. I'm blaming you though, so for
All right, so
making me make bad jokes.
now I did not check. I did not quite catch to see if he had yet found the compass. I did see the map, but with that key at Moldorm, that still leaves the basement tile room and that heart chest, or that chest, but without a fire source. I'll have to remember to possibly come back here later.
Wow, I didn't realize that the big key guard took 2 hits with the tempered sword and escaped.
Fire.
He honestly, this was a problem I had with randomizer a lot too, is that when you're in like NMG mode so much, you don't really think about things like that, like needing a fire source. He realizes it now, but it's kind of a thing that's like an afterthought almost. Like you don't think when you're going down there that like, oh, I need fire here. You're just focused on checking chests and things, so.
That honestly may have been the benefit of having somebody in the voice chat reminding him of how randomizer works. We'll have to ask him about it afterwards.
Yes, most likely.
Meanwhile, these chickens will not allow the gravestone to be pushed. As a reminder, we did not throw these two straight into the deep end. We have paired them both with randomizer and speedrun veterans that can help bridge the gap and make sure that this does not last for 6 hours. Helping Xelna is Andy, and helping BluntBunny is Josh, RTA.
Nothing really in escape, but he's got inverted controls once again, so he's mapping a lot.
All right, so we're still waiting on Blunt to remember about the Lost Woods. That mirror would certainly open up a lot of things to him. That's what's keeping him out of Hera.
Looks like he might be headed there now. Nope, never mind. Nope. I had faith, but oh.
He got a bottle, so he's gonna go check Sick Kid.
Ooh,
With the bow!
This is fun. Now you can take arrows away from him whenever he needs them. Alright, so we're doing a desert check here. I think we're probably gonna do Agha's cave first, looks like. So there's only one chest in here. And I don't know if he's gonna check the desert ledge afterwards, but that would be a smart thing to do while he's here. Open, he's got ice physics.
Rupees.
Oh, no, he's just gonna save and quit. All right.
As a reminder, this is crowd control. If you look in the top left of your Twitch stream, you will see a little icon of a wrench turning a coin. You can click on that. You can, with the bits that you get from Twitch, exchange the bits in the extension for coins. Use the coins to directly affect the run as you see it. Once you are done with that, you can click on the wrench again to close it and get back to the game, the stream feed.
See how much fun this is? Blunt's got ice physics and, well, they're supposed to be chickens. I don't know what they are. Attacking him. He came down to about half a heart. Had a time there. That was good stuff. So we have him going back into Eastern. BluntBunny's going back into Eastern. I believe he missed the whole back half of the dungeon, but he can also fight Armos now. So I imagine that's what he is going to do.
Last time he was in here, he had a little bit of trouble with the big key skip. Kind of making a wager that after already finding Hookshot and Kane in here, that he's going to find one other useful chest, because that blue pendant is probably not good, unless, of course, we have not yet gotten a pedestal check. Do not have the big key, sir.
No big key. And it looks like, oh yeah, he came out on the other side, okay. I wasn't sure if he was gonna accidentally go back through the other room just as like an NMG muscle memory or what, but there he's got the big key now. Utilizing the hookshot spin speed on the stairs, which is pretty cool. He's got ice physics now. Shouldn't be too much of an issue in these rooms, but you know, we'll see. He's not checking the big chest. We found Bo at Sick Kid, yeah. And I am not sure that Xelna has a bottle yet. I think Blunt found one on right side Death Mountain in one of the caves there. Oh, and he's down to half a heart. And he's gonna drop down here because he knows that there's fairies. So that's good play by him.
This is an interesting room to do in the dark, but he did it.
Yep, he's got the key and he's out. Well, he's almost out. There we go. That was actually really well done.
Really good.
Yeah. It's like he's done it before or something. See, and giving ice physics for Armos would just kind of be like an early Armos 2. I feel like, you know, because you can do Armos on ice later, and they've got experience with that, but it's still fun. Oh, inverted buttons. Kicked up dust.
You are in the boss room.
Nice. Yep. Oh wow, that was a really nice cleanup there from Blunt.
Question from the chat, why are Xelna's hearts blue? That's simply an option that you can choose when generating a seed, and I generated the seed for Xelna, and were saved to have the hearts blue. So he gets blue hearts.
And it's not because he's royalty.
Is not. There is also a bit of an international taste to this. We do have both in the race and the commentary, U.S. and Canada. So,
Go Canada.
I was gonna say, I'm guessing that your rooting interests lie north of the border.
Always, of course. Plus, Blunt's from Florida, and Florida's just weird, so... Although, to be fair, so is Quebec, and that's where Xelna's from, so it is what it is.
Hey, we're finally getting that check at the Lost Woods.
Ooh, and looks like Xelna went in the wrong door, but that's okay.
For president. Be prime minister.
I'll run for president. So it seems like anybody can do it these days, so that's fine. Alright. We have the,
How about the weather and or your local sports team?
What about them?
Mention the subject. Alright, with that mirror, Blunt can now get to Hera. I am surprised that we have not yet seen... Unless I missed it, looking... Yeah, we have not yet seen Xelna take advantage of his Dark World access yet. Because he has not yet gotten the Pearl that he's about to get in 20 seconds.
Yes, that would be why. Interesting news here, the cane. That's pretty smart too, especially in crowd control. He doesn't want to be using bombs just in case somebody decides to take them away from him when he needs them, so... Use something else, like the cane. But he's got Quake, he's got his Moon Pearl, so he's in good shape now. He can enter Dark World and get out if he wants to. Oh, and he's gonna hover the gap. Easy.
Just as a reminder, some of the crowd control effects that you have available to you, I do see somebody deactivating both Xelna and Blunt's flutes. So that is one that you can do. There is also one-hit KO that you could turn on if you want to see some adventure, some excitement. Or if you want to skip the theatrics, you can just outright kill them. Or just let him die on his own.
The one-hit KO is always fun. There goes Blunt.
Why is one-hit KO priced higher than kill?
Because one-hit KO is a lot more fun, and... Yeah, that's I don't know.
When you kill somebody, they're dead. But when you turn on one-hit KO, they're potentially dead for a whole minute. Potential death has more value.
Does it?
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't know, but then they might not die, and then what? I guess you get the fun of them trying to dodge everything in their path.
And also, so you can claim your 50 free coins in the Twitch extension, and you can pool your coins together. So you may not have enough to, for instance, turn on one-hit KO or invert the D-pad, but you can add your coins to the effect pool. And if enough of you agree on the same sort of skullduggery, together you can make this happen.
Did you say skullduggery?
I did say skullduggery.
What century is this?
Are you calling me old?
Yeah.
Fair enough. It's a fair cop.
Yeah. So Blunt's got his mitts now. Got the map.
Checking out this hookshot cave.
He must have inverted control. Oh no, he's hovering.
Oh, he's hovering.
Okay. Oh.
Ah.
Alright, we got Blunt fighting Moldorm, the googly-eyed hamburger. It could just be that Xelna doesn't know this cave very well, so he's not sure about, you know, where to hookshot to get to where he wants to go.
I think, but then he just did it.
Yeah, so I don't really know. Trying to like reason what they're doing is really difficult because of things like that, where it's like, oh, they must not know what they're doing, and then it's like they do it perfectly, and you're like, okay, well maybe they do.
Now, just so everybody can kind of get an idea of what the stream delay is, I have the Twitch stream up on my right, and I have the live commentary feed on my left, and they're separated by about 6 seconds. So if you have that, if you do have low latency streaming turned on, you can kind of time your effects. For example, inverting Xelna's buttons while he's hovering would be interesting.
That would be really funny. Okay, so we've got inverted D-pad for Blunt and inverted buttons for Xelna. Still one of my favorite effects so far, I think. I think Blunt may be entering Dark Worlds. Nope. Okay, wow. I keep thinking that he's going to do something and then he just turns around and does something else, so I don't know. Oh, he's reactivating his flute.
Ow. You get to have fun too.
Alright, now Blunt is going into the Dark World. In Kakariko. So we'll see. There's quite a few options here. There's the beloved chess game and dig game that is everybody's favorite minigames, best minigames in any video game, in my opinion.
Thieves Town is open. Let's see when we get a map check from one of these gentlemen. World map check from...
Oh.
He's reactivating his flute.
Oh! Yeah, probably a good idea.
While with the book, I think we're about to see a pedestal check from Xelna. That's really the only reason he has for going back into the Lost Woods right now.
Alright, we got chess game from Blunt. And just rupees.
And the pedestal is... Fire Rod!
Oh, wow!
Oh man.
Well...
Fire Rod, we are going to see all of the dungeons today.
That's my favorite speedrun category.
All of the dungeons.
None of the dungeons.
None of the exploration glitches.
That's the one.
Anybody just now joining us from the front page of Twitch, just want to remind you, this is a Link to the Past randomizer crowd control race. This is the Battle of the Speedrunners, Xelna versus BluntBunny. I am Scrivo, joined on the mic by a Metatron, and this is where you can go to directly interact with the game. Crowd Control is a Twitch extension brought to you by the team over at Warp World, where you can take the bits you get from Twitch, exchange them for coins, use those coins to directly impact the game, anywhere from helpful, such as giving fairies bottles and upgrades, down to straight up evil. Kill them where they stand. Take no mercy. So enjoy Crowd Control. Click on the wrench icon in the top left of your stream. Claim your 50 free coins and get in on the action.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of really fun effects here. The ones we've seen most, I think, have been the inverted controls and the ice physics. And, oh, like, right now we've got BluntBunny with the ice physics. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. It definitely makes the game a lot more interesting for both of these guys, especially because neither of them are really that familiar with the randomizer in the first place.
Cool. And if you do not necessarily have enough bits or coins to get the extension that the effect that you want by yourself, you can pool effects together with other members of the crowd, and together you guys can change the world.
Yes.
This is Xelna's first rando, Timon.
Yes. It's finally happening. He's giving the people what they want.
About to see Digging Game from BluntBunny.
Ice physics digging game at that, so we'll see. Maybe
The ice physics turn off for the Digging Game.
Oh, okay.
Inverted controller.
Now that
Not.
would be a good one. What's he gonna dig up?
Hammer!
The hammer! Wow. He's set. Oh, and I think Xelna just got Bombos. I think that's what I saw.
See what medallion is required for... So Bombos is what is needed to get into Mire. If Xelna wants, he could do Mire right now.
Yeah,
He needs to get in there.
He's got the cane.
Fire source yet. So we know the fire rod is on the pedestal. We have not yet seen the lamp. Lamp must come first because he's going to need to open up Landmolas and clear desert to get to that fire rod. Oh, it looks like the item that everything hinges on is going to be the lamp.
Yeah, seems like it.
Could have something like the lamp inside Mire requiring a double dip. We could have... Says that lamp could be hiding.
That pesky lamp. Alright, so we're getting a desert clear from Xelna.
Blunt standing on a fence.
He's a little stuck there. He also has 0 bombs now, because somebody has removed his bombs. No, I'm not sure. Oh, he's gonna open up thieves and go inside.
With that hammer, he can now full clear thieves, so...
Let's see if he remembers where all the chests are. Because some of them, I remember when I was first doing randomizer, this was one of the confusing ones. Just because of the
Now,
4 quadrants.
Xelna has also run a category called 101% or 100% item completion, which does require getting all the big key compass maps. So Xelna definitely should know his way around all of the dungeons, including where everything is, but BluntBunny may not, so...
Yeah, I guess. Oh, the net. Now we can find Aghanim. I guess that Blunt does have the benefit of doing randomizers before, like he has done them in the past. It's been years, but he's at least done them a little bit, so he may be kind of familiar with some of the extra chests that they don't usually go to in a speedrun. But yeah, Blunt finding the mushroom. He can now go check the witch, see what the witch has.
Oh, that mushroom could be the lamp.
It could, yeah. Very well could be.
The nice thing here is with the equipment that Blunt has, he is able to play the rest of crowd deciding to get involved. He is able to play the rest of this dungeon pretty straight up. I would recommend ice physics once he gets close to blind.
Yeah, definitely, when he goes to blind.
Those are tiles. Those cuckos are tiles. That's fantastic.
Yes. Flying tiles, because we don't get that enough in this game. Yeah, because blind is a scripted fight, they move a certain way, I guess, to manipulate blind into moving a certain way. So giving him ice physics would probably mess them up quite a bit and put it all out of whack, and blind's going to be going ways that they probably are not used to. So that would definitely be a pretty fun boss fight to watch.
He just crapped out a chicken.
Lay an egg.
I am such a child.
Ice rod!
Oh, okay.
So ice rod's in blind's cage. Jail cell? Cage. Alright, Blunt realizing that he doesn't have a key to go in there. So he's bailing.
I'm like going on a blind date and getting the cold shoulder.
Yes. Alright, if anybody wants to give ice physics to Blunt.
There's inverted
now,
buttons. Yes.
There's inverted buttons. Oh, and ice physics. Here we go.
Let's go.
Oh, man. Oh, and he's down to half a heart. He's gonna use his potion. Ooh, okay. And he's gonna utilize the cane here. It's actually pretty smart.
He's gonna try. Oh, he's in the
hoping
bottles.
He's hoping that that blind is just gonna hit that tile. That
It is too high.
It is too high. Oh, and he takes a death. Yeah. Using the hookshot though is pretty smart because he's you know, trying to avoid damage that way by using the hookshot, but it was too much for him.
Oh, we have some love coming from the chat. An additional heart container for Blunt now.
Aw, how sweet. So what Blunt is doing here is trying to fill up his hearts completely so that he has sword beams, which is going to make the blind refight a lot easier. This is something that people would do in an NMG run too, or in a race, I guess. Because usually if you die at blind, you just reset, but if you're in a race, then you're not resetting. This is a good strategy. It just makes the fight manageable. Although if he had ice physics and inverted buttons again, then maybe this wouldn't be so manageable.
Now, in crowd control difficulty, Verna is not a findable item. That has to be gifted by the crowd. So, what if Lamp is in Spike Cave?
Yeah. Blunt was able to kill Blind and he got his crystal. That was a pretty good refight.
And that is also correct. Silvers cannot be found in crowd control. However, these two are two of the most accomplished Link to the Past speedrunners that you will find. Both of them, with the Tempered Sword, they can kill Ganon with no problem. Assuming that they're not on ice or with inverted buttons. So the lack of silvers isn't really a big deal for them.
And just gonna point out again, too... Oh, he had his buttons and D-pad inverted there, Blunt did, and he was trying to find his way out of the map. He was having a hard time. Oh, man. He just keeps zooming in and out of the map and moving it around. Moving it around.
Green Pendant, by the way, is in ice. Ice is clearable with...
He's getting chased by a thief, and he has ice physics. Does he have ice physics? Or is it just a lot of lag?
Just a lot of lag.
Okay.
So thinking this through, we've got Green Pendant down in ice. Ice is clearable with Bombos, so he has access to ice. I'm thinking...
Oh my god. Poor Blunt right now.
Lamp on Sahasrara.
Oh yeah. I actually forgot that he holds an item. Need that green pendant first, though.
Yeah, so with Green Pendant ice clearable with Bombos, and he does have access to Ice Palace right now. He's going to find it difficult to make his way very far into Skull without the lamp. Without the Fire Rod, actually.
Yeah, Fire Rod. But that's okay, he's gotten into this part here, although this leads to the big chest, right? To which he does not have any key. But, nope, that's the map. I was hoping maybe that would be what he needed.
Almost skating around ice physics while digging is beautiful. Oh, he's trying to shovel dash.
Although, fun fact,
Digging
when you're
up
shovel
holes.
dashing, you actually, like, even though it looks like he's digging up a lot, you're actually only digging up, like, one when you do the shovel dash. But he's got his hammer, he's good. And I don't know if this is still a thing, but I remember Willard once shovel dashed out of the dig game, like out of the screen, and he was stuck in the like digging animation for quite some time, and it was really funny.
It's like a very Willard thing.
It is, yeah. And I'm being told it is still a thing, so good thing Zelda did not make that mistake. Alright, so Blunt's got an inverted D-pad, taking a hit from a mummy. They do 4 hearts of damage, I think.
They do a lot.
Quite a bit, I mean, yeah, they do a lot, so... Yeah, they're pretty heavy hitters. Oh. BluntBunny becoming a ping pong ball. Or
And he's dead.
Or a pinball, I guess. That's good. And we get to watch it all over again, too.
Okay.
Ooh, we got the purple chest from Xelna. Let's gonna go check that out. Blunt's got another bottle. So we'll see what's in this purple chest. It is quite a hike to get there, and I'm not sure if Zelda's gonna check any of the stuff along the way. We'll see.
This flute must be deactivated or else...
Yeah.
Oh. Blunt is having a time.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a deja vu seeing him in this room over and over and over again. It's like Groundhog Day.
Oh, Cane of Berna from Hiei. Hiei coming through in the clutch.
Ooh. EA, nice job. Oh,
Wait.
a little bit too late. Man, pulls it out to use it and then dies right away. Poor guy.
And Blunt is just piecing out. Save, quit, delete. No, don't delete
do
your
that.
file.
No,
His
cancel.
no,
No.
reset your console.
Ah, reset. He's probably asking Josh right now what to do. Oh my goodness.
Blunt is messaging me. Hey, can I reset the console? And I'm saying yes.
Oh my
Yes, for the love of God.
Yes. Don't touch any buttons. Just reset.
The love of God, reset.
Alright, so we got 5 rupees on Bombos. Ooh, okay.
For doing okay, hold on. We're gonna make sure that he's still connected to the crowd control service, which he should be.
Okay.
Okay, he's back in the game.
Ooh, man. That was scary.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna check to make sure that Blunt is still into crowd control.
Yeah, we got a hype cave check here from Xelna. Ten arrows from the hype guy. Does anybody ever name him?
Berry.
What did you say?
RRY. Just Barry. He looks like a berry.
Barry, yeah. Sure.
Berry.
Barry, owner of the hype cave.
Yeah, look, there we go. Thanks, Mike's. Thanks,
Yep.
Michael, for checking to make sure that he's still good.
Yeah. He's still in. We're good.
He's good. We're good.
Yep. Oh! Taking a Kartho to the face. And ice.
We appreciate
physics.
everybody.
Oh, no, it's just leg.
Appreciate everybody who is checking to make sure the Blunt is still connected to the crowd control game. Thank you
Yeah.
all for the audience participation.
Let's throw more at him. Let's throw in ice physics. Let's give him some inverted controls.
I'm still not convinced.
1 hit KO.
I still don't know that it's working for sure. We need more testing.
This could just be a fluke, you know.
And
we
in
don't
fact,
know.
I think maybe Xelna actually, I think I saw that maybe his game's disconnected too. We might want to just everybody test Xelna like right now.
Yeah, let's just give him everything that we can give him. Like, 1 hit KO is always a good one.
The Cucko attack.
The Kako, yes. Those combined are a great combination. Like peanut butter and jelly. Oof.
He's dead.
Imagine walking out of a cave and just dying instantly.
Could you imagine though?
I can't. But I also don't go into caves ever, so.
Alright, so somebody
Ooh.
dropping a shield on BluntBunny.
Our very own alpha gamer Mutsky doing that. So that
Oh.
BluntBunny can also become an alpha gamer.
Mutsky?
Yeah.
Famous Final Fantasy streamer, Mutsky?
Yes.
Famous hoodie escape artist, Mutsky?
Famous Pong the Next Level. I think that's what it's called. Speedrunner. World record holder. Mutsky.
Pong. Got yeah, he's a okay.
Oh,
Here, that
there we
record
go.
goes back and forth.
Anyway.
We are
Okay.
seeing Xelna now head into Ice Palace.
My favorite.
Now, Ice Palace with only Bombos and not half magic is a bit tricky. And he dropped the first Bombos a little too early. That is an easy mistake to make, not waiting for the freeze doors to come out of the wall.
Yeah. Now he's stuck in the map.
Now Blunt
Figure it out.
has his book, so eventually we might see Blunt get the good news about the fire rod on pedestal.
Also,
Cash.
oh yeah.
Cash and bombs in Western
Isn't-
Swamp.
So that's good to know. Yeah, so there's one thing you can do is actually
What is going
buff
on
their
with
magic.
Xelna's magic meter?
He's infinite magic for
Oh.
1 minute.
I've never seen that.
Yes. So this is interesting because in Ice Palace, like the palace is pretty dependent on magic because when you get to Cold Stare, you need a full magic meter in order to fight him. There's like little things that you can get around with, but you also need to have full hearts and beams and all that fun stuff. So one thing you can do in Ice Palace if you want to have some fun is maybe take magic away from him. Debuff his magic because then he'll have to go around searching and finding magic. But it looks like he's taking full advantage of this infinite magic and he's just bombosing every room, which is great.
Oh, Mutsky, bring me some Thai food.
Same, actually. Alright, so Blunt has just opened up Turtle Rock. That'll make it easier for him to get in later.
Without the fire rod, though, he's probably not going to try to do much in there.
I would hope not. Oh, there's a chest in here that he hasn't looked at in this hookshot cave. Oh, he hasn't done any. Oh, I thought he was in here already, but maybe not.
Xelna was in here.
Yeah, I thought that he did this when he did his whole Dark World Death Mountain, or his Death Mountain sweep, but I guess he probably didn't have items to get into Dark World at that point.
So for anybody just joining us, this is Crowd Control Link to the Past Randomizer Battle of the Speedrunners. Xelna and BluntBunny, two of the top Link to the Past speedrunners in the world ever to play the game, but who do not play Randomizer, ever. So we thought it would be fun to see what happens when we move all the stuff around on them. Being Crowd Control, you can also interact with the game and click that wrench in the top left, claim your 50 free coins, and start getting in on the action.
So Blunt got gifted a nice fairy in a bottle from Moogle. That will likely come in handy, considering what's been happening. I'm not really sure what Blunt's, Oh, he's gonna reactivate his flute. Yeah, it seems to be a common theme here, him having to reactivate his flute. Alright, Xelna, not entirely sure what he's doing here. These are rooms in Ice Palace that are generally not seen, I guess, in really any speedrunner anything.
They would be seen by Xelna because in his low percent damage list, or Xelna very recently did low percent one hit KO at AGDQ this past year. he does have to go through a lot of these rooms. So this is a section of the dungeon that he's actually quite familiar with. And getting through it without taking any damage. And now Blunt knows.
Yes.
Yeah, if you are mostly a watcher of Randomizer and you don't watch a whole lot of speedruns, I would definitely suggest that you head on over to speedrun.com/ALTTP and check out the work of these two. Blunt and Xelna are very good at the standard speedrun of this game in multiple forms. BluntBunny's actually one of the main teachers of this game, produces a lot of resources if you want to learn the speed run. Xelna is just really, really good at a lot of really challenging things. NMG, damageless, one-hit KO.
I would recommend run even.
Yes, blindfolded. I would recommend that you check out the speedruns that these guys have done of this game. We'll see some top tier Link to the Past.
Yeah, these two have definitely put a lot of work into the game in both their gameplay and just helping out other people in the community and making tutorials and things like that. So definitely check them out. They're both solid dudes and really good players. So okay, we're on there. Now we got Blunt checking Hype Cave. I don't believe there's anything in here except arrows and roofies.
I don't recall anything.
Yeah. Not so hype.
Now that Freezor chest, I don't think is one that Xelna has to get in any of his categories. So chests in here.
Looks like Blunt's gonna dip into Swamp Palace. I don't believe that he read the tile that said that the west side had just, what was it, bombs and cash. So we'll see what happens.
And Xelna's dead.
Yep. Bye-bye. Now, I wonder how ice physics work in Swamp Palace. Considering there's water.
I don't believe they take effect on the water tiles.
Oh, okay, so just all the regular tiles.
I believe so.
So then, Argus wouldn't be that much fun on ice.
With inverted D-pad and inverted buttons, Argus would be a blast.
Or one-hit KO even. I think this dungeon, like Swamp, would be good with one-hit KO, just because there's a lot of like weird RNG in this dungeon that you really have to watch for. Like some of the little, I call them water ticks. I don't really know what they are. They're like the little water bugs.
And also the ones that come out of the wall, or the ones that are like right there?
The ones that are like right there.
Technically, they're called hovers or water tektites.
Yeah, so then they have weird RNG. And then there's also those bubbles that can kill you. Whatever they are. So I think certainly one-hit KO in this dungeon would be interesting. But yeah, he's going over to the west side.
There's Xelna getting a little bit of help with some additional magic. Oh, are we trying to hover with inverted buttons? No, we're not. Okay.
Just trying to bomb jump, that's all.
Might be waiting out the inverted buttons timer. He can see the amount of time left on it. Now, if you would like to make him pay for that hubris, feel free to do so.
You can just kill him.
Oh, and he has no bombs now.
Nice. That is good.
Well played,
perfect.
chat.
Perfect.
Let's use bombos.
So now he has even less magic, which is great.
Now he is going to wait out that timer, and we are going to see the hover.
Oh,
Almost.
He did make it. Almost. Blunt seems to be breezing through Swamp Palace a little too easily, I think.
Doesn't seem fair at all, to be honest.
It really doesn't. We should maybe, I don't know, hand him something to make his life a little harder. Or take something away to make his life a little harder.
Very nice. The give and take with the bombs that I see happening. A little bit late, but...
Ooh, yep.
Alright, so not a lot of magic, not a lot of hearts. He's got enough to cast Bombos and melt the shell of Cold Stare. We're still looking for a lamp. The lamp is the item that is pretty much... doing, sir.
You know, I don't really...
The lamp is the item that's really kind of the key to this entire seed. Pedestal required, lamp needed for... He might be waiting out those inverted buttons as well. I don't know.
Yeah, possibly.
But yeah, Fire Rod on Pedestal. So Pedestal required. Desert is a pendant dungeon. Desert requires fire. Lamp is missing. So lamp is really the item that we are looking for. My hope is that this Ice Palace play will pay off, because this is the green pendant, and a lamp on Sahasrara would be interesting.
Yeah, we don't want all of this to be for nothing, so... Although that would still be funny.
The inversion just ended mid-fight for Xelna.
And you can see him walking along the very top of the room. And that's just because when the ice falls, then it just kind of crashes against the wall and doesn't actually hit him or, like, separate and move in different directions. So, oof!
He's dead.
He's dead. So yeah, staying along the top wall like that is just a safety measure, really, in that fight. Yeah, this is definitely one of the most punishing deaths, dying at Cold Stare, so... Because you basically have to go through the whole dungeon again. So, good work. And I mean that sincerely. Flippers were actually in their regular location at Xelna. Blunt almost gave
The
it,
invert
so
buttons came a little close, a little too late.
Yeah. Yeah. That's okay though. A red rupee. Darn.
Hit KO mode is now in effect for BluntBunny.
Ooh. This should be interesting now that he's going on the overworld. Yeah, he's gonna be extra careful here, I think. Xelna's having quite a time with this Stalfos Knight here because he has no bombs.
I don't think he realizes it. Well, how did he kill the first one?
He may have had a bomb at that point. I'm not sure. Oh, we're gonna see another hover. He also has silver arrows. And
Oh, nice. This blue rupee bombos tablet.
Yeah. That's not very helpful.
The crowd coming together to invert buttons in D-pad.
Good job, guys. Good teamwork. Blunt just continually switching back and forth.
That wasn't a swag hover from Xelna. He didn't have any bombs. That was a required hover, unless he wanted to do a couple of loops around Ice Palace.
Yeah, it's a good thing he knows how to hover. Blunt dashing the wrong way because he's got those inverted buttons in D-pad. Alright, we're gonna take another crack at Cold Stare here. That was not supposed to be a pun either. Wow, this fight's going much better.
Now, there's still time for him to die, though.
This is true. If you want to kill him right now, you could. Oh, we got a key.
And a green pendant. Apropos of nothing, but somebody just added me on Twitter with a picture of nude Waluigi, and because I've seen it, I needed to let everybody else know about it. So
that's something we all.
That's the thing that just happened.
Honestly,
yeah, I just needed.
Yeah.
I just needed to share that with everybody because.
Oh man. I don't even want to know. Well, I do want to know one thing.
It was Author
Because
Blues.
he looks like... Okay. Alright, so we got the Meyer Shed check here from BluntBunny. He's going to find... I believe Bombos is here. Yeah, there it is.
Still no
Great.
lamp.
Saucer left. Yeah, Saucer just had 3 bombs, so... Where, oh where could the lamp be?
Blunt is gonna go ahead and head into Meyer. Now, he can't complete it. There is a chest I don't think he can get to without the fire rod. Or without fire.
Oh.
Avoiding dark rooms as much as he...
Yeah.
So no dark rooms are in logic.
Okay, so you can have ice physics on the water here. By the looks of things. Unless that's just a lag again. They look the same, so... Let's add even more lag to the mix. There's Pete Casserly coming in for a minute. For bird toss? Anybody?
Yes. Toss the bird.
Shoutouts to the 2016 NMG tournament in Walrus Prime.
All right, so now I think we're going to go ahead and see Meyer.
It
B?
is. He might be doing desert.
From up there.
Oh,
Nope, nope, nope.
Oh, oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get back.
Now, if you want to deactivate his flute so he can't flute to 6.
Yeah, that would actually be a good thing to do right now. Yeah, I thought he would actually end up mirroring back, but I guess he was in a good enough spot that he could just hop the ledge.
And the hint tiles. Oh, a heart container. Things are looking healthy for BluntBunny with Xelna still on a anemic 6. Hammered the door.
Anemic.
Like that?
No. What is he missing? B12 or iron?
I'm gonna say that the lantern and the fire rod are made out of iron, so iron.
Okay. Still no key.
Oh? Does have the
there.
big key though. So
He does.
and he's also able to go and get keys from Desert 2 and bring them back into Desert 1.
Yeah. I remember that being the logic once actually to... Oh, there's this key. To beat one of the rando seeds was that you had to go into Desert 2 to get a small key and then go back to Desert 1 to get the big key. Or
Wow.
Like it was like very convoluted. Yeah, so a lot of people ended up... It was a weekly race actually, and a lot of people ended up not finishing because of that. Because they just couldn't figure it out, so...
Meanwhile, on the top right of Xelna's screen...
Wow. He just got bombarded with some love.
For anybody just joining, this is Link to the Past Randomizer powered by Crowd Control. Xelna versus BluntBunny, 2 speedrunners who have never done Randomizer before. And we thought we'd have some fun when we move all the stuff around on them. I'm Scrivo. Also on the microphone is a Metatron. And with Crowd Control, you can click the wrench in the top left of your Twitch stream and join in on the fun. Get some bits from Twitch, exchange the bits for coins, exchange the coins for fun and excitement.
And if there is something that you want to see happen, you and other people want to see happen, but you don't have enough coins on your own, you can pool together to make certain effects happen. So start conspiring and see what you can do. And also, I forgot that the ice rod was in Thieves, so Xelna's got the ice rod now. They got in Blind's cell. Which is good because that's required for Trinex. Although I'm not sure that Trinex is required.
Well, everything's required because the fire rod's on Master Sword.
Oh, right, that's true. Yep. And I think that it's also a crystal.
And now up to 13 hearts, and now Blunt is the one.
Just say it. Just say it.
I'm actually struggling for one here. Cardiomyopathy?
Isn't that like a heart attack? Or a...
That would be a cardiac infarction, myocardial infarction.
myopathy?
Hypertrophy is when you have an enlarged heart. And I think that is heart.
I definitely have that. I'm just so kind and sweet.
Huh?
Anyway, you heard me.
Grey's Anatomy.
That's how that works, right? If you're a really nice person, then you have an enlarged heart.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's what the Grinch taught me.
All right, we're gonna check this hint tile. Nope, we're still not checking hint tiles.
Nope, they definitely were not listening to you when you said that, so... What else is new, though?
Nobody listens to me. We need a key. Here, it's on the ground. There you go.
Yeah. You may have forgotten that jelly drops it. Alright, so Blunt's gonna do the bomb jump here. Yeah, looking good. And we're getting a graveyard check. What do they call this? This is not the graveyard. Well, it is a graveyard. But
Graveyard
probably
ledge.
Graveyard ledge. Graveyard cave. Cave yard.
I am a dad joke artist.
Yeah. 50 rupees, not what we want.
Not a lamp.
It is certainly not a lamp.
All of these hint tiles that could be telling us where the lamp is.
Yes, and they are not getting read, which is funny because Xelna has been reading them, but not all of them. She's just reading some. Although I'm sure too there's some things like reading those tiles are not in their muscle memory at all, so it's something that they're probably just overlooking completely.
With the non-standard routing, it's kind of hard for me to keep track of where they've been to work this out in my head.
Yeah. They've definitely just kind of been all over the place, back and forth a lot. Like, these are people who don't run randomizer ever, so...
Working through the map. Desert. Saw Mini Moldorm Cave. We saw Ice Rod Cave. We know what's in Sahasrara. We know what's in Eastern. Turn in that mushroom yet.
They haven't... I don't think they've gone to Burna yet. The mushroom... I thought Blunt did that. But maybe not. But yeah,
Lamp?
the fire rod could be... Or not the fire rod, sorry, the lamp could be in Turtle Rock.
Good. That would be spectacular.
Yeah. We have seen Waterfall Fairy. I think it was just rupees.
I don't believe that powder is an item that they can find. Oh! This is an interesting play.
Oh.
Need to use the mushroom and then switch over to the cane. But this is not going to be anything.
Fake powder.
That is... So, in crowd control difficulty, this is guaranteed to be nothing.
Yeah.
I don't think powder is... I don't think powder is a findable item in the crowd control difficulty. They can find powder because bat. thought they just put a junk item on Bat. Blunt is also waiting out these inverted buttons.
Come on. Give us a show. There we go. Does Xelna not have flippers?
Does? No, Xelna may not have
Oh.
gone to...
No. He just jumped in the water and was rejected, so...
Very nice fight from Blunt. Just able to get in there and get the 6 slashes.
And he's got his green pendant. I'm sure he's going to go check Sahasrara, which we know is nothing of value
Some bombs.
at all. Yeah, so... Alright, so the mushroom was just some arrows. Or not the mushroom, the witch's hut. That was a great place to kill Blunt. What? What was that? Why is there like a ball from a mace
That was
in his place?
It was a cuckoo.
Oh.
That's what they hatch from. Very spiky eggs. That's why they're so angry. Because
okay.
they all pass these very spiky eggs, and it's just not a pleasant experience.
Man, I'd be mad too. It'd be like having kidney stones all the time.
Get nothing. You get bums.
Yep. Now what? Looks like Xelna's gonna dip into Meyer here. Let's see if he can have as much fun as Blunt did. We gave Blunt lots of things. We gave him ice physics, we gave him inverted buttons, and watching him try to maneuver these rooms was pretty great. He became a pinball.
Yeah, so if y'all want to give inverted D-pad and ice palace or in ice physics to Yep, there we go. Thank you.
Oh, I said swamp. Did I say Meyer? I meant
Admire, and you meant yeah.
man. Yeah. Yeah, it's Swamp Woods.
Woods, yes.
Skull Palace, something like that. I don't know.
Trying to wait out the nope, there he goes.
A key.
So that's just a key.
Just
Always a key, nothing but a key.
That's a valuable item in this dungeon.
You know, one thing we have not seen is a pyramid check. I don't think.
That's true, yeah. Or even, like, Palace of Darkness. But I guess they probably don't want to do the dark rooms without the lamp.
A Palace of Darkness is not, yeah, Palace of Darkness is not going to be in Logic because no lamp. The lamp could be in one of the accessible chests.
Yeah. Alright, we got a graveyard pledge check from Blunt. Oh, throwing all the bombs, every bomb.
Not blowing up the wall.
Okay. Let's see what Blunt's next move is. Also, really nice mummy statue room from Xelna. It would have been funny to see ice physics in there.
Well, considering he has the cane,
Oh, yeah.
A nice mummy statue room.
I mean, it was well executed. If he was doing an NMG run, it would have been nice, but you know.
Would love to listen it. Oh, we're getting that first pyramid check.
Yep. Here we go.
Love to listen in on these voice calls they're having right now.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, just rupees.
A Conster, yes, we have, and it was nothing.
Just rupees and arrows, I think.
We have not seen any of Pod. We have not seen any of Misery Mire.
They've both opened Mire, but have not gone in. I think there may be a little bit of hesitancy because of the dark rooms not having lamp. But yeah, we haven't seen it.
We haven't seen any Turtle Rock.
But again, they don't have the fire rods, so I'm assuming they don't want to go through.
Well, they can still do everything except the platform maze. If they get a key in the bottom left, then they can progress.
Can't fight Trinex though, so that may be what's holding them back.
Imagine lamp on laser bridge.
Oof, yeah. Yeah, I think that they're starting to run. Have they run out of? Oh, I guess Burna Cave they haven't checked yet. It looks like maybe Blunt is going to be doing that.
Burna, as far as overworld locations that we haven't seen, I don't think we've seen an ether check yet.
No, I don't think so either. Actually, maybe that would be a good thing to do here with Burna Cave. Oh, he's just going straight to Burna.
About to see
okay. Well, we'll see.
Now, with difficulty, there is no Burna in...
I think you cut out there.
No, I just stopped. There's no Burna in the item pool, I don't think. So this is nothing. Just a heart piece. Yeah.
Heart piece, yeah. I mean, it's helpful for him. He got an extra heart container.
May still... No, you know what? They do still stick an item in there. They do still stick an item in there. From Xelna, too. They are both realizing that they're running out of overworld locations and are going to have to start going into some dungeons that aren't clearable.
Ooh.
As a fairy.
Yeah.
Okay, Cape is in the crowd control item pool, I guess. We're going to see our first Palace of Darkness check coming up from BluntBunny. Now, the lamp is still not there, so completing Pod at this time is out of logic. However, it is entirely possible. Depending on how much of the rooms that Blunt wants to try to navigate, there's a few tricky rooms to do in the dark. Turtle Room is a little bit rough. Pipe maze to the left of the big chest is a little tricky if you don't know the layout of that.
We may be getting an ether check here from Xelna. So we'll see. Is this the item that they want? Is this the lamp? It is not. Okay. So I think, is that all of the overworld locations then?
I'm thinking so. I can't think of anything that hasn't been checked other than Pyramid Fairy, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking so too.
I'm not reading these hint tiles.
If they had been reading the hint tiles as you had told them to, maybe we wouldn't be in this mess right now.
Very nice mimics. They cannot. No, you're right. They can't get Big Bomb because one of the 5 or 6 crystals is desert.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, I'm struggling to think of additional overworld locations that between the two runners that we haven't seen. So at this point, it's gonna be clearing the dungeons as best as they can, probably double dipping until, going in and getting as far as they can without the lamp or the fire rod.
Yeah. Blunt did check catfish, yeah, and it was rupees. Oh, we have a shovel.
Oh, the shovel, that's an
The
overworld.
dig spot. Yeah.
Did either of them get the item from what's his face, Stumpy?
Yes, it was a green rupee. I think Blunt did that.
Shovel to lamp would be. For anybody that is joining us from the Twitch front page, just want to let you know that our time on the front page is coming to a close. So if you would like to follow this through to the conclusion, you can join us over at twitch.tv/speedgaming. This is a Link to the Past randomizer crowd control race. Crowd control is brought to you by the team at Warp World. Where you can take the bits that you get from Twitch, exchange them for coins using the extension in the top left of the stream, and use those coins to interact with the game in new and exciting ways. This is Xelna and BluntBunny, 2 top speedrunners who have not done any randomizer before.
Yeah,
For everybody that is...
Go ahead.
So we're glad for everybody that's had an opportunity to join us thus far, but stick with us even through the end of the front page slot and see the rest of the action.
Yeah, this has been something that I think a lot of the Link to the Past community and the randomizer community have wanted to see is a randomizer race, or even just a randomizer from both of these guys. So I think that getting through to the conclusion of this will be really exciting to see who comes out on top, to see, who can take everything that chat is dishing at them with their coins. And yeah, we'll see.
We didn't throw them all the way into the deep end. Both runners have somebody in their ear answering questions for them. They are not routing for them. They are not telling them where to go. They're simply answering questions about what is and is not possible as they come across situations. So, for instance, is this something that the logic would require me to do or not require me to do? So,
looks like Blunt may be getting some of that coaching right now because he's just kind of standing around. Looks like he's trying to figure out what to do next.
I think he probably realized that pipe maze to the west of the big key is a little bit too much to do if you've never navigated that room.
Let's not delete the file, okay? Don't go down that road again. Yeah, so we'll see then what his next move will be. I wonder if he's going to check that dig spot since he got the shovel. BluntBunny did.
Might be heading to Turtle Rock.
Or Ether, because he hasn't checked that yet.
We are three crystals and 2 pendants in on BluntBunny's side, and a little bit behind as far as the completion. Of course, the hint tile that he thinks to check has nothing.
Yeah. All right, and of course nothing at Ether. So we're gonna save and quit. Is this where we're gonna get a shovel or dig spot check?
HP.
He's going that way, so maybe.
And if you are joining us from the front page and you have never played the Link to the Past randomizer and would like to check it out, you can head over to ALTTPR.com. That is ALTTPR.com and join in on the action.
All right.
Doesn't know how to select the shovel. Here you go.
There you go. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Can we dig? How many times is that? 3? 3 digs. And it's just bombs. Alright. Now I'm thinking that was probably our last overworld spot. Although I don't believe that Blunt has checked the purple chest. We know that it's nothing because Xelna checked it earlier, and I believe it was just rupees.
The question is Xelna going to navigate that dark room?
He might. I don't know. We'll see. Because he's done the blindfolded runs before, so he's got quite a bit of experience navigating all these rooms without really knowing where he's going.
Blunt called a soldier.
Yeah. Yeah. He ran into the girl, and the girl tattled.
Never get to hear this music.
Yeah.
Alright, so Xelna's making his way up the left side. He was able to get both chests. Still has 2 keys, so he can... He's gonna go do it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
He's gonna think about it.
Yeah. He may be
Introspection.
asking some questions here about the logic, about whether or not he could get the lamp in there.
And we go. He's gonna clear out all the Kadangos by dropping Bombos.
But he's not, because I don't think he has enough magic. But
Oh, he
there
does.
we go. He's filling up. Unless you want to take the magic away from him, but I think it's too late now anyway.
Oh, it's weird to see him just slashing his way through this instead of... There he goes, holding the charge out.
Yeah.
This is a difficult pipe maze to navigate if you've never done it.
Yeah, lamp is the go mode item, and we do not have it, and we do not know where it is, so we're still looking for it. Both of these guys, we believe, have cleared out all of the overworld locations, so we're checking dungeons. But even that is starting to dwindle, though we've been in most of them, I think, except for Meyer and... what's the other one that we haven't been into? Turtle Rock. So, we will see. We'll see where it is. Having it in Turtle Rock would be all sorts of fun. Fire Rod is on pedestal. So you got Xelna still navigating this dark room. Like we said before, he's done a blindfolded run of NMG. So this may actually not be that difficult for him, considering he's got experience with doing all sorts of rooms when he doesn't really know where he's going. So he's had to learn some strategies for that. Alright, Xelna making his way. Ooh! Blunt getting bumpered into the hole there. I'm not sure that he's gonna... Oh, he's got a green potion, so he should be fine for magic. Although he can't do this part of the dungeon, he's realizing that, so. Oh my goodness, as soon as he mirrored, there was a thief right there, but thankfully he mirrored on like a stump, so he ended up going right back anyway. Didn't get hit by the thief.
All right, finally into Mire for BluntBunny.
Yep, it looks like that's where we're going.
Step away for a moment. Did that dark room give us anything in pod?
I don't believe so.
Well done. Let us have a gosh. Fucking Christos.
Yeah. All right, here we go. What's in Mire? Are we gonna find the lamp? We'll see. I guess if it's not here, then it would have to be further off, right?
That's pretty much what I'm thinking. Xelna making his way through this last few dark rooms. This one's pretty simple. Just got to hammer out the turtle.
Pretty simple, and he's struggling. The lamp! It's in Mire! Wow.
Oh, baby! Mire is clearable.
Alright, so I guess we've got BluntBunny now in go mode.
He's got to clear out all... He's got to get through those crystal dungeons. And that will reveal the fire rod.
But he knows that, so he knows that he's just got a clear path now to get all of those pendants, get his fire rod, and he can get the rest of his crystals and on his way to Ganon's Tower. So I guess
right, so now the race...
Oh, go ahead.
Does, between the amount of crystals and pendants that Blunt already has and that Xelna does not already have, that certainly does put... Yeah, okay. That certainly puts Blunt in the lead, so...
Oh, he needs a big key.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean...
I guess. Yeah, so right now Blunt has the advantage, I guess, of having the lamp that Xelna does not have. So, you know, if you wanted to have some fun with Blunt at this point, you could. Just mess him up a little bit. Give him a hard time.
Look at these casual torches.
Yeah. Puzzle's too hard, you gotta do it all first before you light your torches. Xelna also does not have flippers, this is true.
The flippers were actually at Zora.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if he thinks that he has been there already or if he's just not thinking about that location, but...
He could be making the classic mistake that I made, which is thinking that you need flippers to get to Zora.
Yeah, that's quite a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then what do you get when you get to Zora? Like, what was your thought? Flippers?
A lesson in humility. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We do fake flippers. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a smart man.
I shouldn't really say anything because I'm the one who always thinks I have flippers and I jump in and I don't have flippers. And I'm like, right, that's, yeah. I'm like, oh, I can do swamp. And I'm like, wait, no, it's full water. I can't.
I just saw somebody obtain an amount of bits. And that means that somebody is getting ready to unleash holy heck upon our runners. So,
We're smackdown.
inverted D-pad for Vitreous, please.
Yes, yes, yes.
Inverted D-pad ice physics for Vitreous, please.
Yes, because there's a strategy they do, which we've called WQ-Vidi, where they basically like move in a certain way in order to hit Vidi, like do spins on Vidi. So if you give them inverted controls and ice physics, that's really gonna mess them up, and it'll be really funny. But make sure you time it correctly. That's the other thing. So he's got a couple rooms left before he gets to Vitreous.
And hit KO is also very nice. Thank you, crowd.
Yes, one hit KO. Perfect. Let him know that you're watching, that you know what's up.
Oh, Michael K., what are you about to do? What is that? Cane of Burna. This shallow rolling. Get in the door with ice physics.
Can we take away the Cane of Burn? Is that possible? Okay, so he's filling up his magic. I wonder what he's gonna do. Oof!
Aye.
Yep, there we
He's
go.
gonna die. Yep.
Yeah.
And now Xelna has his lamp as well.
But he still needs his flippers. Which are on Zora. So we'll see if he makes his way there at any point.
I think he's gonna go and see about getting some fairy. No, he's just getting the refill.
I guess that makes sense.
As we make our way back into Mire on the right side and through it on the left, want to let you guys know about some stuff coming up here on Speed Gaming. The Metroid Marathon submissions for that are open now, and that is scheduled for July 5th through July 7th. So check out the panel down below the stream for that. Speed Gaming is also presenting, it looks like a Magic the Gathering tourney coming up. So look at the top left of the panels for that. There are a number of upcoming and ongoing tournaments right now. So if you check out the panels below the stream, you can see all of that information. And of course, you can follow Speed Gaming on Twitter at twitter.com/speedgamingshow for all the latest information about everything to happen here on Speed Gaming. The home for a whole lot of activity in the speedrunning and randomizer communities. A good place to be for some good content.
Alright, so Blunt right now has got inverted buttons and D-pad. So this should make his trip down here pretty difficult. Yep.
Yep.
See?
Yep, arrow that, yeah.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Yep. Oh.
I knew Josh was helping him. I didn't know Josh was menuing for him.
Oh, that was great. Alright, so we also have Xelna, who is making his way downstairs to the Vidi fight. So if you want to see a real circus, we could have both of them with ice physics and inverted controls and one-hit KO at the same time, and just see how they compare. Who does a better job?
Yeah.
Might be a fun show. I think it'll be a fun show.
All right, Blunt is about to go. No.
Okay, the
No,
best part
ice
about this
physics.
is that that wasn't even like he had nothing on him at that point. Like that was just him. He just fell in the hole.
I think that was a perfectly timed ice physics from Michael K.
Oh, was it? Oh, I thought that came after. He knows
The
now.
overlay
He's
is
like...
slightly delayed. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Look at all those effects queued up in the top right of Blunt's stream.
Oh, this is so good. All right, sneaking in. He only has 4 hearts. This is scary. Oh, Xelna's gonna go to the
Xelna
front.
has...
Huh?
He's got silver arrows.
Oh, that's true. So
Use
if you wanna take his arrows away and make, well, he's not realizing that he has them either. There goes Blunt again.
What is this?
I don't know.
But
And now he's gonna realize he has silver arrows and be like, oh yeah. Nice. An archery contest.
Okay. All right. Viddy is dead.
Good job.
KO
mode. Yeah. Crazy.
I am fairly certain Blunt's gonna have some words for me after this.
Yeah. Oh, look at all this stuff just piling up.
Wow.
Blunt. Poor guy. Taco attack, 1-hit KO, swap in the D-pad and buttons. He's having a time.
All right, so I think we're gonna go ahead and see Desert now on Xelna's side. He might just be waiting some of this out. I don't know.
It's possible. He probably just doesn't want to go through Meyer again and then get killed at Viddy.
May have gotten out the bottle of Dutch Glow and just getting polishing going on while he thinks about what to do. Thinks about his lot in life.
Hope not.
He may just need to use the bathroom because he never takes longer than an hour and a half to beat this game, and
Yeah, this is true. Alright, so we've got Landmo. I think Landmo and Ice would be a lot of fun, though. Even though he has silver arrows. And this fight's gonna be done in 2 seconds.
that's about right.
Curse him for being so good at this game. The map.
Still does not have flippers, so Swamp Palace is not clearable until he figures out that just to take all of Xelna's rupees away. That would be, it'd be a good use of your money.
Yeah, taking rupees away from Xelna since he doesn't have the flippers and he needs them. And he needs 500 rupees for them.
He also hasn't done Old Man yet. I just realized he doesn't have the Death Mountain save and quit spot.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Looks like he's gonna go finish Eastern Palace. Alright, let's see. Blunt's got his inverted buttons right now. But they may run out by the time he gets to, oops, to Viddy.
Goes the flute.
See ya. That's a good call.
That's a block. Why? That's the BluntBunny. go of those bees. Get the bees out of your inventory.
What are you doing?
Okay, he was just getting diverted so he can get in here.
All right. There we go. He's made it.
Very nice.
He finally made it. My heart got to him a little late. That's okay. Better late than never, right?
That's generally how that fight goes in a speedrun. You get in, kill him really quick, and you get out. What in the holy crap was that off to the side of Meyer?
I did not see.
Okay. There was that. Okay, Cuckos.
Oh, cuckos. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are their fish though? That's actually
They-
terrifying.
They look like little airplanes.
Oh my god, they're like balling up and then
No, you
Oh.
did it again.
his favorite spot, the ledge. That is the second time Blunt has done that. Now I'm thinking maybe it's intentional. I don't know.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, won't
me
get fooled again.
Good stuff. Yeah, at least he's consistent. Alright, can we maybe get some ice physics for Landmo for Blunt since he does not have silver arrows. He has regular arrows. He does not have the fire rod, so he's gonna have to kill Armos. I'm guessing with the tempered sword probably. But ice physics might be fun.
Here's a saying I know we have in Texas. Do you frame the animals?
I'm glad somebody picked up on that. That's good.
Oh,
Nice. Nice job, crowd. Round of applause for you. As soon as he's gearing up to hit the first landmo, it's just dead. Yes.
You could kill Xelna during this cutscene, and he would not get the fire rod.
Oh, now he has it. Next time. You can do it to BluntBunny. And it's especially funny too because like Blunt's notoriously
It's torch.
yeah. Blunt notoriously has bad luck in marathon races. Typically he gets like a lot of blue balls from Aghanim. I think it happened to him at the last AGDQ when they did a like 4-person race. I think he got like 7 blue balls or something like that. But that's just something that's known to happen to Blunt in marathon races, so.
So with that fire rod, Xelna is in go mode.
He does not have the flippers yet.
You're right. He is not in go mode.
He's in Screevo mode.
He is in go find the flippers mode.
Yes, that's what you meant.
Yes. And.
Yes.
It's like they say, don't trust the Sabin. I believe Mutsky taught me that.
Okay, now Blunt is about to go get the fire rod. If you want to kill him, you can do it before he gets there, or as he's pulling the pedestal.
Now, unfortunately, Blunt doesn't realize that he's got nothing but bees in his bottles, so nobody could send him fairies even if they wanted to. He is at the mercy Nice pedestal pole.
Nice, yeah. He's very far off the stairs, which is great. All right, fine. He got his fire rod. Fine.
Right. So Blunt has completed Swamp, but Xelna has completed Pod. Pretty much tied up. They've both got 3 dungeons left to go without those flippers.
Yeah. But I guess that Blunt has the benefit of having the lamp for Pod, where Xelna did all the rooms in the dark, so it may go a bit quicker for Blunt because of that, and also he's not looking for anything else at this point, where Xelna may not have known that the lamp couldn't be in those dark rooms in Pod.
Yeah. Looks like Blunt's going to go ahead and take care of Skull Woods. Of course, anybody that has ever watched a crowd control race knows, or nothing is over until one has actually obtained the Triforce. So any lead that you might perceive one runner... Not a fairy. Whoa, bucko. No empty bottles.
Whoa, bucko. Wow. All right. So Xelna doesn't... Yeah, he hasn't done Skullwoods yet either. Or hasn't finished it.
They both went in there and... Skullwoods almost ruined this entire thing when Blunt had to save and quit out of it and still had inverted D-pad and then couldn't figure out how to not delete his game.
Yeah, that almost happened. Alright, so going to fight Mothula. It's on a conveyor. There's lots of spikes. It's already... Oh, he's gonna use the bee.
It's not the gold bee. I don't think that'll do a whole lot of anything.
I don't think so. He's just gonna use all the bees. Give him bees.
Not the bees.
Let him use all the bees.
Oh, the bees are helping.
They may just be annoying Mothula more than anything.
Very nice moth fight, though.
Yeah, that was good. Despite all the bees. Oh boy. You know what would be really fun, Chomps? Ice Chomps.
Ice Chomps would be really fun. Inverted button Chomps, though, are turning out to be pretty good, too.
Yes. 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 Just carry this. It's funny when you put down a Samari block how much lag it creates in a lot of rooms.
Mummy Statue Room is especially bad for that.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to see Pod getting cleared out here.
Alright, that was a really nice Pokey Zero. Wait, is that Pokey 1?
It's Pokey 1,
right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to count all the Pokies in this dungeon. So can we maybe see a Helmasaur on ice or inverted buttons Helmasaur?
Both of those would be excellent ideas.
Or both at the same time, even.
Inverted D-pad Pokey 2 is giving Xelna a bit of a fit.
Yeah. Ooh, there he goes. Oops. Oh, he's got a fairy.
I think he's got like 2 fairies.
Blunt realizing that he does not have a big key, I imagine.
Archery contest.
An archery contest.
Apparently, there is an entomology convention happening in the chat because now everybody's only talking about moths, butterflies, spiders, and bees.
Those are all my least favorite topics.
It's the big key.
And there's a little one.
Already have that chest.
Yes, we do.
Oh, you coward. Just dash through the room.
Listen, he's been bullied, okay? He's a little sensitive right now.
The cane.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, man. All these things that
Yeah.
the situations that you never find yourself in. Here for Xelna taking the safety door.
Smart move. Oop.
Arrows.
Oh, he has no arrows. Yep. That's another thing in this dungeon too, taking away arrows. Not at this point, but...
Xelna it looks like a key short.
Yes, he definitely
Now he's
needs
got to
one.
go in that key that he skipped over. I believe he skipped over the big chest.
Oh boy.
Now taking the safety door, not such... Taking the safety door still is going to work out for him because he'll be able to mirror right back whenever he finds the key that he has missed.
I wonder how disorienting this platform puzzle would be with inverted D-pad.
It's not fun.
Oops.
Well, not fun for them. Fun for us. It's fun for us.
Right. Yes. It's always fun for
That's
us,
what matters.
watching them suffer.
Yes.
Alright. Can we give Blunt a little bit of trouble on Helmosaur? Is this possible?
This is looking too easy.
Way too easy. Well. Yeah, that was too easy.
Move arrow. Good effort. Good job. Good effort.
Yeah.
All right, so all that is left for Blunt is Turtle Rock and then on to GT.
All right.
Well, Xelna has his key, walking back instead of mirroring. Those things that you just don't think about. We've gotten lost on the platform maze, but now we're back on the right track.
That's good. These ice physics
Oh,
going
that's
up.
right. He went out and went back in to get the big chest, so mirroring is not gonna help him.
Right.
That little ice physics slide along the stone.
Yeah. All right. You know,
To try next.
Trinex. What's fun on Trinex?
Thing.
One hit KO is probably not gonna be that difficult.
NHL 94 might be, so let's see that ice physics.
Ice physics for sure, yeah. Swapping.
Swapping buttons and D-pad is good.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely
now it's just
scary. Yeah. Just doing a little dance with Trinex here. Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh,
that's the map. You're in the boss room.
that's the map. Yep, yes. Yes, you are there. This is the boss.
Down to one heart.
Bouncing off the spikes. Oh my goodness, is he gonna die? Oh, somebody
It's the fire rod.
got a heart. Oh.
No, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
Oh my god. How did he get out of that? Wow, he squeezed out of that corner.
Oh, somebody gave him a heart. Trinex gave him a heart. You traitor.
Oh,
Trinex.
Trinex, what are you doing? You're trying to kill him and save him. How is this possible?
Round and round we go. Where the fight
Oh my
stops.
There
Okay.
it is.
We
In the
did it.
wall. Yeah, we need the Benny Hill theme. GG, Xelna. That was fun. That was a fantastic Trinex.
All right. We are on to... Well, no, we're not on to Ganon's Tower. He is still looking for those flippers.
Yeah, I wonder at
He
what
hasn't
point
done
he's gonna think like, oh, I haven't done Zora yet. Hey, BluntBunny's a bunny. Yeah, let's pre-plan what we're gonna do to Blunt during Trinex. We saw inverted controls for Xelna. You could do that again, and maybe, you know, put some ice physics in there with it. That's always fun.
Right, so he's going... I'm a little bit confused by this play here. So... no, he might think this is the flippers.
He has the flippers.
Huh?
Oh, Xelna. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Blunt.
This dipping back into Hera just for this one chest is an interesting play, but with
Yeah.
if he does not have the flippers and he does not realize that he hasn't checked them.
Yeah, I think that's probably what's happening. He
It's a
probably just
fairy
doesn't
in a bottle.
realize. Yeah, I mean, that's maybe helpful. Probably helpful, because the chat has been ruthless in the best way possible. I love all the planning going on for Blunt's Trinex fight. This is great. You guys have some good ideas.
He's dead.
Ooh. Actually, yeah. If you can debuff his sword, doing
Looks like that. Yeah.
Master Sword Trinex means that he would have to use the hammer or something else to kill Trinex or to do damage, right? Or
And
he'd have to get enough hits in.
Master spins would be tempered slashes. If they really wanted to have fun, they would have to debuff him down to fighter sword, in which case I don't think I think he would definitely have to go to hammers then.
Yeah, I think that the strategy usually in low percent is to use hammers, or that's like a safe strat maybe when you have the Master Sword at Trinex.
It's certainly faster than queuing up spins, yeah.
And then you have to be really careful with your magic as well, because you can easily run out of magic because you're hitting Trinex more with the Ice Rod and Fire Rod at that point, typically. Maybe that's just if you're bad like me, but typically.
Xelna's going.
Yeah, Xelna's on his way. Yeah, if you want to steal like 1,000 rupees from him, or I guess you have to steal more than that, 1,500 rupees. Even more than that. Wow, he's got a lot of rupees.
He does have a lot of rupees. That 4-digit rupee counter.
Alright, this is a good time to start stacking things on Blunt if you want him to have a hard Trinex fight. Inverted controls, ice physics.
On my mark, unleash hell.
Yes.
Here goes debuff sword.
Yes! Oh! He's bouncing. Oh, there's the ice.
Here goes swap buttons and D-pad.
Nice! Good job, guys. He's just... I think he's probably just, like, fed up. He's probably like, oh my god. Again.
There's kill player.
And
Okay.
he's dead.
He's just dead.
And I don't believe he got the safety door, did he? Oh, he has that, right? I forgot he ended up there. Nice job, guys. That was perfect. Oh, now he's got one hit KO. Okay, so now he's gonna... Okay,
so we've got debuff sword, swap physics, swap buttons and D-pad. There we go.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
Very good. Thank you.
Nice job.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
If he still has one hit KO going into the platform maze also, that'll be a lot of fun. Because he's gonna have to pull out his hook shot and use that to not get hit.
He's on ice too. Yep, he's dead.
Yep. Man, that roller. This was a really good combination, guys. You guys really did a good job here. Oh, wow! Wow.
Just
wow. That was amazing.
And one hit KO just expired. All that stuff happened, and now we need to make it happen again.
Yeah. I mean, don't you want to see all that fun again? Maybe Blunt will be smart and get the safety door this time. Also, if you guys wanted to with Xelna, he's coming up to Argus. And typically they do Zero Cycle Argus, these two guys, which is pretty difficult and requires, you know, specific inputs and all that kind of stuff. So if you wanted to invert Xelna's controls for the Argus fight, that could really mess him up and would be a lot of fun.
Here's the safety door from Blunt. He's going to skip all those chests. But nothing of value waits in them. Okay.
We got him. That little...
Mini Helma is the real final boss.
Alright, so if you want to do some things to Blunt here during his fight, this would be a good time. Yep, there we go. We've already got it going.
Let's go.
Yeah, inverting the D-pad, debuffing his sword, and there's the ice physics. Yep. Nice job. Oh, he's gonna wait it out, is he?
I don't think he will. I think he's just trying to
figure out his controls, maybe. Yeah, I think it looks like he's...
Go into the fight, you coward.
Get in.
And if he won't
Keep
go
going.
in, if he won't accept his
No.
fate, make him accept
Yeah.
his fate.
Yes, I agree. I mean, I feel like this is just making everybody more angry. It's making me more angry. I think that you guys should really pile things on him when he gets into the fight. Make him really suffer for waiting this out. I think maybe he's he's given up. He's like, all right, fine, it's just not gonna end, so. He's using, looks like, yeah, the menu. Oh, I thought maybe he was using the menu to gauge where Trinex is going. He did pretty good in that first bit, though. Yeah, removing his magic would have been a huge troll also, because then he wouldn't be able to do the fight. Alright, he's using the hammer. Good strategy. Nice. He actually did pretty good that time.
Ice physics got there too late.
Yeah, unfortunately. That's okay. Somebody being nice, though, and handing him some hearts. Alright, so we got Xelna going into fight Mothula. And he, I believe, has his flippers now, doesn't he?
Does.
Yes. So these guys are both in go mode. Oh!
Nice.
Blunt falling backwards off of Death Mountain.
All right. So Blunt was smart enough to save and quit after Turtle Rock. Then made aware of some of the potential soft locks, such as if you were to kill him while he were opening up Ganon's tower. That would be fun. I would definitely suggest queuing up a kill BluntBunny. Him getting close to Ganon's tower. Right now, I would fire off the kill blunt like right now.
Yeah. Get it fired up.
Blunt saved and quit to make sure that when that happens.
Oh, he has a fairy, man.
That's a. Suddenly
wow.
Ganon. Suddenly Ganon.
Little soon for that. We're not there yet.
We did not expect Ganon to ambush us outside of his tower.
Man, it's when, you know, you think your genie in your bottle is gonna be a genie in a bottle and ends up being Ganon instead is really what happened there.
Bad ending. Hidden bad ending.
Who knew that that's how you can get to Ganon? Now, this whole time we've been playing the game like a bunch of suckers.
Turns out he's just hiding outside.
Man, who knew? Ganon in a bottle. So Ganon's tower should be interesting for these guys. We can make it more interesting though.
So somebody had asked, why did Blunt save and quit after Turtle Rock instead of just going to Ganon's Tower? If he had finished Turtle Rock, gone to Ganon's Tower, and that happened, Turtle Rock. So
yeah, since he had to reset his console, so he had saved and quit just so that, yeah, he solidified that Turtle Rock win, I guess.
And just so everybody is clear, silver arrows do not matter for either of these. Both of these runners without silvers can kill game.
Poor Blunt.
Dying Squirtle.
Yeah. Reluctantly continuing. You can do the same to Xelna too if you want. I mean,
he's going to talk to the old man. Like, the full hearts are going to help. The power of this fully operational chat.
yeah. All right. You guys really gonna let Xelna get away with this?
I did not.
Really gonna let him open up Ganon's Tower?
I didn't even notice Xelna go and beat Swamp. I was too enthralled with the return of Ganon on BluntBunny stream.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's hope he doesn't do this. Like, I'm assuming that he knows he needs the big key, but I hope he doesn't assume that it's, like, gonna be where it usually is. Like, I hope it's just not muscle memory for him at this point.
So I guess call your shot 1 through 22. How many locations until the big key? Yeah, you're supposed to.
Yeah, me, 3. I'm wrong. Yeah.
I really hope it's at the end of East Side.
Yeah, that would be great. If they end up doing Tile Room, I want to see, you know, something in there. Give them, like, inverted controls and
Peek
ice
at the hope.
physics.
No peek at Hope Chest.
Trying to figure this out with inverted controls looks pretty difficult.
We are gonna check the Hope Chest.
Well, it's
nothing
got a
there.
heart piece. All right, let's see what's in here. Anything good? Another key. Key for a key.
Interesting. Use of the cane.
Yeah. Not really sure what that's about.
This is gonna be something like Ice our most big key or something boring like that, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. But that just means that we have more opportunity to make this more fun. Right?
Yes.
Whoops.
So Xelna has the red boomerang now, which is absolutely not beneficial whatsoever, and we're never going to see it used. So
Oh, he doesn't know where the tile is.
there it is. Found it.
Spot the NMG runner. Spot the non-rando player. Not
Okay,
just a bunch of
still a whole
rupees.
lot of nothing.
Maybe it's in tile room. Blunt is beeping also. He's only got 2 hearts, and he's really low just on heart containers in general. I mean, he can handle it, but
If you guys want to start taking heart containers away from Xelna, that now would be a good time to do that.
Yeah.
Actually,
he's overpowered right now. Like, he doesn't need that many. He's done this with like 5
That
hearts
many?
before. He doesn't need.
He wouldn't even have this many in NMG.
Yeah, that's true.
As a runner of any percent no EG, Xelna is absolutely equipped to run Ganon's Tower with only 4 heart containers. So I would suggest that everybody start removing heart containers from Xelna as fast as possible.
Yeah, get him out of there. He doesn't need them.
Come away. Ah, yes, east side. Let's go.
Thank you.
Oh, I see chat is at least giving BluntBunny hearts.
That's so sweet. I'm sure after everything that you've put him through, he is very thankful for that. Oh, we have tile room. Nope, he's gonna skip it first. Okay. That's what I figured.
Of course, naturally, that's where the big key is.
Also, if you wanted to take arrows away from Blunt at this point, you could, because he's about to ice armos.
This with the boomerang is really fun.
Yeah. You would know from experience.
Who would know from experience?
Alright. Flawless.
Why does Xelna have 15 hearts now?
No.
No, absolutely
No.
not.
You guys got this backwards.
I
want
reject
to-
this reality.
We want to give hearts to Blunt and take hearts away from Xelna. He's got way too many. He's way too buffed up right now. He also has silver arrows. Like, this is gonna be a piece of cake for him.
There's the big key.
There it is. Okay. He's out. Let's start taking arrows away from him. He's gotta do mimics. Even ice mimics would be a lot of fun. Alright, we are coming up to the gauntlet. Now the gauntlet you can really, you know, do a lot of damage here. One hit KO would be great. Ice physics would be great. Inverted controls would be great. You could pretty much do anything in gauntlet. And it's gonna be, like, it's gonna be hard for these guys. So, if you're considering, you know, using some of those coins, this would be a good time for Xelna.
Or if you just want to go ahead and send him back to the beginning of the dungeon by killing him.
You could do that too.
Is that
Especially if
right
you wanna
now?
See, yeah, especially if you want to see Blunt win. You could do that.
Killing Xelna right now would tie things right up.
Yeah, it actually would. Imagine Landmo 2 on ice with a shooter. Imagine. Can we make it a reality for Blunt, maybe? Aga 2 on ice. I want it. Do it. It's gotta happen.
Ooh.
Ooh,
The
one hit
Fusda Bridge.
KO on the Fusda Bridge would have been great.
I will let you know that sword and silver arrows, when Xelna gets to Ganon, you're not going to have a whole lot of time to do anything to him. It will be very easy for Xelna to get the 1-1 on Ganon. Arrows, he knows how to get the early triple and a really quick kill. So, on.
That was great, Torches.
I see the queue. I just don't know. I can't.
All right.
Oh, Helposaur's not in here. Yeah, Xelna does have a lot of stuff stacked up, and I'm not quite sure what all it is. Removal.
Yeah. Looks like maybe a bee in a bottle. Removing arrows. Yeah, if you take all his arrows away, actually, I mean, then you'd have to spin Ganon. And if you take away his magic too, then he can't fight Ganon.
Inverted D-pad is.
Yeah, I think a Ganon with an inverted D-pad would be.
We're hovering. Oh,
yeah,
the absolute
mid-hover.
hubris of it all.
That would have been funny. And remember, you guys can pool together. If you don't have enough coins for what you want, you can pool together with other people to make things happen. So if a lot of you want Ice Aga too, you can pool together for it.
Right. Now, chat. Kill him, but he's got fairies too, so you're gonna have to kill him real good.
Good job. Oh,
he's got a fairy.
Both went down.
But Xelna has a fairy, so we need to
yeah, kill him again.
Oh, wait, what?
Whoa,
what?
This is. Oh, there he goes. Yep.
Okay, nice. All right.
Another fairy.
Again, we need.
Oh, well,
we need more death.
Doesn't even have a sprite. Kill him! Kill him now!
Somebody needs to kill Xelna. Somebody needs to kill him.
Kill him before he gets out of here.
Come on. Make it happen, chat.
Come on. You can even pull together for it.
Oh.
Ah, man.
Alright, now this Ganon fight might be over fast unless you guys intervene.
Yeah, you guys really, this is like where it really counts.
We need to debuff his sword. We need to take hearts away. We need to just make him...
Take those arrows away. He doesn't need those silver arrows. If he has those silver arrows in this fight, it's gonna be over in no time.
Okay.
Oh, that's, yeah, okay. You can even take away some of his magic, because he's gonna need magic.
Come on, ice, invert his D-pad and controls.
Yeah, this is where it counts. This is where it's gonna be really fun.
I've got the chat putting fairies in his bottle and the chat killing him.
Yeah, like this is... We need less fairies and more killing. This is what we need.
What?
Give those ice physics that you gave to...
Oh, his sword is
Blunt.
debuffed. All he can do is spin now.
All right, that was good. You guys did good. But the ice physics that Blunt has right now, I think it'd be a good idea to give those to Xelna once the tiles around the edge of Ganon are down, because he may just slide right off the edge. It's possible.
Moo moo.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, chat. You can't let Xelna get away with it this easy.
Come on, give him ice. Give him something. He's got a lot of spins. Nice. You guys rock.
Infinite arrows. What?
No! That's not what we want. Who did that? No!
The crowd.
Crowd, no!
Chat. Bad chat.
Guys, no.
This is unacceptable. I'm gonna roll up the newspaper and swat you on the nose.
I disagree with this.
Activate flute. Good job, chat. Thank you for activating the flute.
Yeah. That's helpful. Yeah. Oh, he's still doing spins. He doesn't realize that he has infinite arrows.
I don't know if he cares.
That's also true.
Close as he is.
Ah, there you go.
There you go.
Oh! Oh yeah, no, he's fine though. It just looked like he had none.
He's got none.
Yes! Thank you. They're gone. I guess he only had infinite arrows for maybe a minute.
Add arrows. Remove arrows. Add arrows. Remove arrows.
No.
No, just kill him. Just
Xelna, they're gone! No.
And
well,
you can still kill him. You can still kill him.
Kill
He
him.
can still die.
kill him!
Yes.
Yes!
That's a
Yes! Evo, you're my hero. Oh no, we have to kill him again.
Oh, that's a soft lock.
Oh!
I think maybe.
Yeah, I
Believe
don't know
that's
that
a
that bridge
soft lock.
is gonna open.
No, I
don't think the door's gonna open.
I believe that is a soft lock. He's going to have to reset and fight Ganon again.
He's gonna have to. Is he gonna have to do Ganon's tower again?
Ah.
Because he wouldn't have.
I'll
no,
have to. No,
So I
I have to
think he-
kill him. I have to kill him.
Okay.
Kill player. Order. Order. Order.
Oh, Blunt
Okay.
does not have a key. He's short a key. Now he's good.
I have to kill him, or else he would he would have to redo Ganon's tower, and that's a little bit too punishing.
Oh, does he maybe have fairies in a bottle too?
So I ordered up two back-to-back deaths.
Okay. One fairy is too many fairies.
There we go. Okay, he should be good.
Nope.
Lord! Chat!
Stop it with the fairies.
I'm trying to help.
I mean, Blunt's catching up now, so we're like pretty close to having a race here. Unless you want to do something to Blunt during this fight.
I'm gonna...
Wow. That was 3 misses.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Okay, now we've got a race.
Okay. And then...
No.
Okay.
Nice. Just as he was going in. That was actually really good timing, because now...
He hasn't killed Aga, so he's gonna have to go back to the Dark World because he died. Oh!
Oh! Oh no! Okay, now we have to mess with Blunt now.
Okay. Oh, come on. Alright. Carcat, you're a little late. Cat. I already took care of it.
Uh-oh. Well, guess what?
Got you, man.
Where's he? Is he gonna make it out?
We're gonna get this.
What about? Okay, let's do some things to Blunt here. I mean, he's having a pretty easy time on Ganon. Thank you, Jake. Debuff that sword.
I'm gonna use my powers for good now.
Ice physics? Nice. Good job, chat. Nice.
Oh, he's got a fairy.
Dang. Oh, and Xelna's grabbing a fairy. Oh, no empty bottles. He's gonna let go of a bee, I guess. Yep. Well, Blunt's screen was a little bit messed up there.
Putting fairies in the bottle is a little bit.
Xelna's just getting rid of all the bees. And he's dead. Wow, that bee, though, doing work. Killing that Ropa. Or Popo. I can't remember which is which. Alright, we should maybe even this up a little bit, don't you think?
I like how Ganon is playing the part of Kefka in this particular.
I don't get it.
Final Fantasy VI final boss, the speech that he gives is what Ganon is saying at the beginning of the fight.
Spoilers, man. Wow. Yo, thanks, guys, for killing Xelna. Oh, he's got a fairy. Of course. Of course he is a fairy. Alright. Blunt's about to jump in a minute here. What more can we do? Blunt does not have any arrows, but he also doesn't have silver arrows, so it wouldn't be of help to him anyway. But maybe we should take those arrows away from Xelna, otherwise this is gonna be over really quick. Or, you know, we can kill him again.
That's the triple for Xelna, and that will wrap this up. With a final time, well, nothing's final. With a final time of 3 hours, 4 minutes, and 1 second is Xelna. We're gonna see if we can get him into the voice chat.
Oh! You guys. Poor Blunt. He's just been bullied so much. Yeah, if you want to give him fairies and kill him, that's fine, right?
We're trying to get Xelna and Andy in here, the winning team. And we are joined now by the winning team of Xelna and his coach Andy. Congratulations, Xelna. You have now witnessed the power of this fully operational and very angry chat.
Well, first of all, thank you, Coach. I was really confused at first, and I'm glad that he was there to, like, not necessarily tell me where to go, but just, give me hints, because, yeah, I would have... I don't know what I would have done.
It's interesting the first time you do one of these, and you have no idea what you're doing.
It was really fun watching him wander around the light worlds, and I'm like, wonder where he's gonna go here.
It's like, oh yeah, this guy's a top player, but doesn't do anything right. So it's about, that's what I think right now.
I'd like to read a chat message that I got in the middle of the race from Andy. Best thing I've ever seen. Xelna literally looks like a 150 player.
Yeah, that's.
It was so good. I think my favorite moment was Xelna trying to do the dark eastern Pocky room, and he opened the map like 12 times.
Yeah, I think the hardest thing to get used to is the D-pad on the buttons, like when both are swapped at the same time. That's just impossible to do anything with that. When the D-pad is your buttons, and then when your buttons are the D-pad at the same time, it's just, yeah.
And then at the end, that fairy revival during the bridge cutscene, I was hoping that you did not, like, instinctively reset and that you gave me time to kill you.
He said he was going to, and I told him no.
And that is with a final time of 3:07:15. That looks like BluntBunny is finished up. So I'm going to try to get Blunt and Josh in here. Now, Xelna, when people come into your chat and they say, hey, have you ever tried randomizer? You can tell them, boy, have I.
Actually, they'll try to ask that, and their message gets sent because of my When I think it was Jake was in his chat. It was like Xelna was talking about Go mode at some point, and Jake was like, "Did I hear Go mode?" And I was gonna type in his stream chat like Xelna's a rando memer now, and it wouldn't let me post my message because the word rando was in.
You gotta be creative, man.
See, so there was you guys didn't get to see this. BluntBunny actually spawned Ganon outside of Ganon's tower.
Nice.
So apparently, if I call what happened right, somebody killed Blunt right as he entered the Ganon's tower overworld screen. And the fairy revived the first time, spawned Ganon, and caused the game to soft lock.
Oh, I don't know if that's what happened, but
that
my
music
screen just went black.
Yeah, when that music starts playing, that's Ganon spawning. In version 1.0 of the Mini Moldorm hack.
Epic.
Xelna got soft locked just after killing Ganon the first time.
Yeah, then didn't reset because Andy told me that I would have to do Ganon's tower all over again. So stayed there, wait to die like 10 times, and that's all the problem.
So, what'd you think of Rando, Blunt?
Yo, it was cool, but man, Michael K is a real bro. Whoever that is, he's a real bro. He helped me the whole time. It was great.
Yeah, he did the opposite for Xelna the whole time.
Kobe Bryant of crowd control.
Well, Michael K is legendary, and every time I see one of these crowd control races, he is right there, destroying everybody equally. In emo as well.
It was like every time I was going into the boss, I just like looked over at my screen to see ice physics and inverted D-pad. I like how I almost erased the file too. The D-pad and
That was
face
scary.
buttons were inverted.
He tried to save and quit out of a bad situation in Skull and ended up on the file select screen, managed to select delete, and then managed to cursor over delete file. And then he starts messaging me like frantically, "Can I reset the console? Am I allowed to reset the console? What's gonna happen?" But he almost wiped out the first hour and a half of this race.
God.
Yeah, that was scary. I didn't know what to do because like I was trying to hit the right button. Every time I hit a button, it's like doot, 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 just confirm.
I thought at first you were just fed up, and I was like, man, you can't quit.
No, it was.
Oh,
I
right,
swear it was.
deletes his
insane.
file.
3 hours, right around 3 hours for a crowd control is pretty good. That lamp that was kind of
Wait, where
tied
was
everything
where was the
together.
lamp? I forgot where.
It was in
That was-
Meyer.
Meyer Bridge.
Yeah. Okay.
I spent
That
like
took a while.
an hour looking for that thing.
Yeah.
I guess
You-
for your first like randomizer, that was like a pretty terrible one to have. Like you had to do every single dungeon in order to get the fire rod. So
Yeah,
you really got
That
the
was-
experience.
I was like, I was getting like so frustrated because I was like, I don't know where else the freaking lamp could be, and I guess I just didn't understand the tracker because like, it didn't say I can go into Meyer yet, and I guess it was because I didn't have the lamp.
Oh, it was because you didn't right-click on the medallion to tell it that was the medallion that opens Meyer. Remember I showed you that?
Oh yeah, you did show me that, and I forgot about that.
What else did you show them that they weren't doing the whole time?
Reading hint tiles.
Yeah, I didn't read a single one of those.
I told someone to do a couple of them, and then like right as he dropped down to the Ice Palace room, I was like, "Don't forget the hint," and he walked straight right. And I was like, "Well, see you later."
Yeah.
But between it being fire rod on the pedestal, the lamp being in a dungeon that you couldn't clear without a fire source.
Yeah, I think
Oh, go ahead.
no, Josh was just telling me that it was a pretty low chance that it would be in there, but yeah.
Yeah. At that point, it was
Flippers.
like-
Oh.
it
Flippers
was
was
only
at the
Meyer Triple Rock.
Oh, yeah, flippers were in the normal spot.
Yeah.
Xelna didn't get there for a while.
Yeah, that was Zelda's
Yeah.
skill mode.
Oh, so okay, so like I assumed that when it was quiet, that Xelna was ahead, and when I was ahead, that's when they were like killing me.
Probably.
We may have been encouraging that.
Mm.
Maybe a little.
Yeah, the vitreous thing was really infuriating. Like, I think that happened 3 times.
Yeah, that was, and then Xelna with silver arrows.
I
on
was
Vitreous,
crying.
not using them at all.
Yeah.
As he
Wait,
walked
what?
in, I'm like, "Don't forget, you have silver arrows, Zelda." And he's like walking around with his sword out, and he just ends up standing there smashing his sword, and the lightning just parts right at him twice. And I was like, "What?"
That's the patty strat.
Josh was laughing so much too. He was laughing at like everything that was happening to me.
What a good coach.
Yeah, both of you were like perfect for this.
Yeah, it was really fun.
No, I'm sure he helped you a lot. So.
No, he did. He helped.
Yeah.
He helped with a lot of like where should I go or what chest to skip and stuff like that. Because I think it would have taken a lot longer if I didn't have someone.
Oh yeah, like add like 2 more hours.
Yeah,
Probably.
I don't know if I could take 2 more hours of dying and being stout or.
I had a pretty good idea that 3 hours would be the time for this.
Yeah.
I
That's what I assumed too. 2 to 3.
I figured, other than the crowd, even if you got in situations where you had to go into bosses with like low equip, between all the times that you guys have done low percent and 1-hit KOs and mini Moldorms and damage lists.
I'm
that-
surprised because I've never had 1-hit KO at all in this race. Just
Oh, you didn't get it at all? I think I got it like
No.
3 or 4 times.
I was really surprised.
I think once we told them that you had done a damage list low percent run, they were probably like, meh.
Let's kill him.
Yeah, just kill him.
Oh, you guys encouraged him.
We did. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if
The
you
trick-
combo one hit KO with something else, it's completely different though.
Oh, one-hit KO Cuckoo Storm is what we were trying to get, but
No, that happened to me a couple times. Like, I left Mire and was like on edge because it was like one hit KO, I think. Or one of the dungeons I left, I had a one hit KO. Oh, it was Swamp. No one like touched me in Swamp, and then suddenly I think everyone was just too late on using all their stuff. Because Argus was fine.
I mean, it's a good thing that we didn't have to do like 3/4 of Swamp because Coach Andy, we all know how good he is at Swamp.
Right?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
what do I even do?
Oh man,
Just kidding.
good times.
Well, congrats, Xelna. Congrats on winning.
Congrats on finishing.
How much sooner did you finish? What did you
Like
get?
3 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the crowd was in complete control of
I
this
think the
race.
real winners were me and Josh. Let's be honest.
Yeah. He was honestly, yeah, he was really good. He helped so much.
In game time, though, Blunt won.
Well, I spent a
Yeah,
lot of time on the game over screen, you know.
You also spent a lot of time, I'm going to go ahead and just straight up call you a coward to your virtual face, dancing around outside Trinex when the chat decided to load you up with invert D-pad ice
No!
debuff
Yeah.
sword.
If I would have went in there, I would have died. What
But
do you
that's
want
the
me
point.
to do?
Go in there so you can die.
I expect you to die.
No, it was nice to see the sword debuff come on twice. Because I was sitting there waiting for the thing to finish.
Yeah,
But-
yes. I actually had the kill, like the vengeful kill, queued up for you. I was going to just end it myself.
I
And then
know,
you
I knew it
finally
wasn't.
went in.
I knew it like didn't really matter, but I was like, man, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna see if they stack this stuff over here, and they did.
Yeah. Oh,
But I
well,
survived
no,
the fight.
actually, fight was Xelna's Trinex fight because he actually did approximately 80 laps around the room, running away from Trinex.
Did you have the ice physics or something?
I had inverted controls or something.
Oh
Or
god.
the buttons as the D-pad.
The combos of like the inverted face buttons and D-pad, and then inverting those buttons was like the worst. Just
Yeah, that's definitely the worst.
yeah.
Well,
Or-
I am. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I am glad that out of all the stupid and idiotic ideas that I have had, Xelna wanna play rando is my favorite stupid idiotic idea that I've had. So I'm glad that you two were able to participate in
No,
this.
thanks. It was fun. It was definitely fun.
Wait, that was rando? I thought it was crowd control. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Crowd was moving the items. Yes. But, yeah, that was a very entertaining 3 hours. So
Yeah, thanks. It was interesting.
Yeah, I hope you guys loved watching the stream, and thanks to everybody who dropped some biddies and everything.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
that will pretty much wrap it up for us. I think we've got Overworld Glitches randomizer at the top of the hour. Super Metroid Weekly happening over on Speed Gaming 2. Once again, check out all the panels down below the stream for all the events that are happening on the Speed Gaming family of networks. Want to say thanks again to Team Warp World for putting crowd control in our hands, and Speed Gaming for airing this, and Twitch for the front page slot. I want to thank my co-commentator, Metatron, who was the beginning half of this duo.
Well, you
And
just
thanks
made
for
bad jokes the whole
commentary,
time.
guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
And thank you to the chat too for making this extremely entertaining for all of us.
I can't wait
It
to
was
go back
great.
and watch it. It's gonna be funny.
There were a lot of laughs for sure.
good.
That will do it for us. I have been and will continue to be Scrivo. Thank you, Emma, for joining. Blunt, Xelna, thank you for suffering for our amusement. Say goodnight,
No
Emma.
problem.
No problem. Good night,
See
everyone.
you later, everybody.
Good night.
Rolling out.
Rolling out.